four major ways a company raises capital for their business, and the first one is through public offer, the second one is through rights issue, the third one is through private placements, and the fourth one is through debt, which should come in form of bonds or commercial papers. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to be talking about the Presco rights issue. So we're going to major on rights issue. So if you're a shareholder or you're curious about what this means, just stay with me. I'm going to explain everything clearly and simply. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, you want to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't get to miss any lesson I share on investment and finances. Without much ado, let's get into this. So what exactly is a rights issue? A rights issue is when a company offers its existing shareholders the right, now not an obligation, it's not by force, it's a right to buy additional shares at a discounted price. Now, by discounted price, it means that the price you are buying is below the current market price, usually to raise fresh capital. This is called a right because you as a shareholder, you have the right to either take up your rights or you can refuse to take it up. So that is why I said it is not an obligation. Now, let's talk about the Presco rights issue. According to the NGS Market Bulletin that is dated October 2025, Presco has applied for approval to raise capital through rights issue of about 166.67 million ordinary shares of 50 kobo each and at a price of 1,420 per share. The offer is on the basis of one new share for every 6 units of shares that you hold as at the 13th of October 2025. So that means that if you hold, say for instance, 1,200 units of shares and it's a 1 for 6, what you're going to do is divide this by 6, which is give you 200, which means that you have a right to take up extra 200 units of shares at 1,420, which is below the market price of 1,479 at the moment. So it means that you have a discount of about 59 naira now if you're taking up your rights. Why do companies offer rights issue? It could be for growth and expansion, it could be for debt, it could also be to strengthen their working capital. But you as an investor, before you take up your rights in any company, there are certain boxes you need to check before you decide if you want to take up the rights of a company or you want to renounce your rights as a shareholder. Now let's look at this for Presco. The first thing is analyze the purpose. So if you look at the purpose of this, why exactly is Presco offering this rights issue? Is it for growth and expansion? Is it for debt or to strengthen their working capital? Now, it is for growth and expansion because Presco has been expanding its palm oil operation and production capacity. So this is actually for growth and expansion. Now, Presco has checked this box because the purpose of this rights issue is for growth and expansion. Another one is check their fundamentals. Is their fundamentals solid? How is their books? How is the revenue? How is the profits? Especially profit after tax. How is their EPS? Now, if you look at Presco, it's also checked the box. They are fundamentally sound. And the other one is the offer attractive? Now, the current market price of Presco is 1,479 and is offering it at 1,420, which is a discount of 59 naira. This is about 4% discount. So does he also check this box? Now, this is relative. It could be attractive for some and not attractive for some. So this is a question you have to answer on your own and tick the box as appropriate. Now, how do you take up your rights as an existing shareholder? Let's go into this very quickly. So before you take up your rights as an existing shareholder, what do you need to know? And aside from that, how do you even take up your rights as an existing shareholder? The first thing is, like I said, before you qualify to take up the rights of any company, you need to be an existing shareholder. So that is already settled. Another one is prepare your funds. For this Presco rights issue, let's say you hold 600 units of Presco. It's a 1 for 6. That means for every 6 that you hold, you're going to get 1 additional shares. So this is going to be divided by 6, which means you're entitled to 100 units of shares times 1,420. So it means you have to prepare yourself for 142,000 naira. So you have to prepare 142,000 naira ahead of time if you intend to take up your rights. And if you want to take up additional shares, it's actually possible because not everyone is going to take up their rights. So if you want to take up additional shares, just prepare the funds to take up the extra shares. Now, this is not guaranteed. You may get it and you may not get it, but there's room to take up additional shares. Another one is watch out for the circular in your mail. The circular is already out, and expect an email from your broker. Now, if you don't get an email from your broker, just reach out to your broker that you want to take up your shares in Presco, and they are going to send you a form to fill. You fill the form, send it back to them, and you're on your way to getting that right issue. But before that, you need to be liquid. Make sure that you have funds ready, like I said earlier. Depending on the stockbroker you're using, you could be sent a particular account number to credit, or you might have to leave the funds on your dashboard and it's going to be debited straight from your dashboard. Wait for the allotments and the credits of your shares. This may take time, it's not immediate, it's not automatic, but you're definitely going to get your rights. So let me know in the comment section, are you going to take up your rights in Presco, or you're not going to take up your rights? I would like to know in the comment section. See you in my next video and stay blessed.